Hello and welcome back. Inside this video, I'm going to show you how you can customize the domain of your membership site. We're actually going to mask the domain with a custom domain. So when people go to this custom domain, it's going to pull up our membership site instead of the default subdomain that our membership site is currently hosted on. So how to do this is step one, you'll need to go to your domain registrar or log into your hosting company. And what we'll need to edit is something called our host record. Now, for this example, I'm at GoDaddy, which is my domain registrar, and I'm logged into my domain details page for the domain edifyall.com. This is the domain that I'll be customizing my membership site with. And on this page, there's a link to your DNS zone file editor right here. Let's click on that. This will take us to our zone file editor, and what we're looking for is our host record, which is right here. It's the very top one. We're going to need to edit this host record and change the IP address. So I'll click on the edit button. This will bring me to the edit screen for the zone file editor, and there's the host record. It's still the very first one that we see, and we're going to need to change this IP address with the IP address that should be on the screen that you're watching this video from. I have this IP address right here. I'm going to go ahead and copy it. Okay, now I do have to give you a disclaimer. The IP address that I'm using in this video is not the correct IP address you will be using. Once again, do not use the IP address you see in this video. Instead, please use our documentation to find the correct IP address that you'll be using. Come back to this page and let's go ahead and click Edit. And I'm going to simply paste over this IP address with the correct IP address. Once I do that, I'll just press Save Zone File. It's going to ask me to confirm. I'll press OK. And then it says our changes have been submitted, and it says that these changes usually take an hour. However, it might take up to 48 hours for these changes to take effect. So it might not be instant, but at least those are the steps required. We're just masking the URL by changing our host record. So now that that's done, the only other step to do is I'm going to copy this domain that we're working with. And let me try that again. I'm going to copy it. And I'm going to log in to my control panel for my membership site. So I'm logged into demo.valueaddon.com. I am on my URLs tab, which is right here. And I'm going to go ahead and paste in my custom domain name. So there's my custom domain name, edifyall.com, and I'm just going to simply press Save Changes. And that is it. So now what happens is when somebody goes to this domain right here, edifyall.com, it's going to pull up my membership website, and it's going to look and act as if that was the original domain of my membership site. Now remember, your membership site is still hosted at ValueAddon.com because we host all of your files, we host all of your content. So the hosting is not changing. We're just masking the domain, and that's how you do it. It's that simple. Edit your host record, and then change the custom domain URL mask setting in here and press save, and you're all ready to go. If changes don't take place very soon, you might have to wait a few hours for the DNS zone to update. Other than that, that's it. Now let's see if we can pull up this domain in a new browser tab. So I'm going to open up a new window, and I'm going to go ahead and paste in that URL and hit enter. And there you go. So now you can see that I've just masked the URL of my membership site. Now people can go to this website, they can click around, and you can see the URL is right there in the address bar. We've completely masked it from people, and now that is our new membership site URL.